Hello, my name's Noor and I am the founder of This Is Your Dream, and I am a business and life success coach for mumpreneurs, aka mummies on a mission. And I wanted to come and share my experience of working with Emily Williams on the iHeart coaching course. And in order for me to give you a full picture of my journey, I'm just going to rewind a couple of years back to when I gave birth to my first daughter 4 years ago. I was totally in love, as every mother is with their daughter, and on my maternity leave I was dreading going back to work. I attempted to find a few businesses or start a business and nothing really worked, and it ended up that at 14 months old I had to leave her to go back to nursery, for her to go to nursery so I could go back to work, and it broke my heart. And from that day on I kind of made a pledge to myself that I was going to find a way to be a full-time mum, but also earn enough money that, matched my income in my job. I had a psychology degree, so and I already knew I loved working with people, I just didn't know what. And by a twist of fate I came across a book that had coaching in it and I absolutely fell in love. I went to study coaching at university, and whilst I was there I ended up getting pregnant with my second daughter, and I once again felt that fear and desperation of what I'm going to do on my maternity leave. I was lucky enough to be introduced to someone that was going to teach me how to build an online physical products business. So off I went to go and do that, and whilst I was studying university for my postgrad in coaching, working 40 hours a week in my job, and also trying to learn how to build an e-commerce business, I ended up unfortunately making myself a bit ill, and at 31 weeks pregnant got told I was going to go into early labour. This was a massive wake-up call for me. I knew I had to do something different, so I ended up leaving my job at that point to focus on myself and build my online business. And it was amazing. To begin with, I managed to generate over 6 figures in sales whilst on my maternity leave, which is amazing, and that gave me the freedom to travel the world with my kids and be the full-time mum, which is ultimately my biggest dream of all. I've always wanted to be a mother. But there was still something, a niggle in me. I actually graduated from my business and coaching degree, and I had this feeling in my stomach that even though I'd created this online physical products business, that it wasn't my something big. But I was scared of starting up a new business, but I knew coaching was a thing that I had to do. So that week, by some twist of fate or the universe listening to me and helping me out, Emily came into my life with iHeart Coaching, and within minutes of watching her videos, I knew in my gut that this was the right thing for me to do. I was just a bit worried. I'd invested all my savings and all my money into my business and into my courses and into my training before, and I had no savings left. I'd maxed out my credit cards, and I knew I had to do this and knew I had to find a way. So in the end, I borrowed my husband's credit card to pay the $5,000 for the VIP course, because I wanted the VIP experience. I wanted to make sure that I got everything out of this I could possibly get out of this, because I needed to get to where I wanted to be. I really wanted to start my coaching business and I wanted to be making money as soon as possible. So I knew I had to make the investment into getting there. And I absolutely loved it, because you get the one-on-one coaching sessions with James every other week, and the website makeovers and that personal experience that you don't get, perhaps with the iHeart coaching as much. The thing that I've absolutely loved, one of the top things, is the amazing women that I have met whilst doing this course. They've truly become my closest friends, confidants. We're on this together, my iHeart Coaching sisters. And I cannot wait to meet them all at the graduation next month at the Ritz in London, which will be amazing. So I launched my business on August the 15th, so around month 4 of iHeart Coaching. And we're now on September the 24th, and I can happily say that I have now got my 5th client, my 5th one-on-one client, and I've generated about £8,500, which is about $10,000, maybe just over, sales since I started my business, which just blows my mind. It's honestly better than anything I could have ever imagined this fast. And I have to attribute a lot of that to my money mindset work that I did at the beginning of the course with Emily, because that truly changed my life. I would have never known I had a money story or how much it would affect my life. But it hasn't just affected my coaching, it's also massively affected my other business as well, because by doing all of this work, it has a domino effect on the rest of your life. And GQ magazine have approached me to feature my products in the products that I developed on my maternity leave, my original business. And I'm going off to Hollywood next year because I've been approached to have my products in the celebrity gifting bags at the Oscars. And all of this has come because of my mindset work and, you know, following my dreams and doing the coaching. Because when you're at the high vibe and doing something you truly love and passionate about, everything else in your life follows. Everything else follows suit and starts becoming extraordinary as well. So I'm truly thankful to Emily for coming into my life. You know, I Heart Coaching has enabled me to create a business that I am in love with. I get to work with the most amazing women across the world. You know, I'm an international coach. It's just mental. And, you know, I know that my business is going to go from strength to strength to strength. Emily's course is laid out in a way that absolutely nothing is left to guesswork. It's got everything you need in it to create a business, and also the support that you get is fantastic. And if you are considering doing the VIP, then I would definitely go for it, because you get that extra bonus of working alongside James as well. My biggest success obviously is getting my 5 clients within my first 5 weeks, and my kind of advice for anyone that is on the edge, I knew I had to do it because I got that feeling of inspiration in my tummy. I got the goosebumps over my body. I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I am so, so glad that I followed that intuition. I followed my inner guide and decided to go for it. So if you've got that feeling, then 100% go for it. And yeah, I absolutely have loved the journey. And once again, the women that I've met on this journey will be my friends for life. And for that, I am truly thankful and grateful. Thank you very much, and mwah!